All right, Shalom. It's the brother Quishab coming back at you with another quick lesson. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. And may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right. Now, I just wanted to come at you with a quick lesson. All right, so you can see what happened today. And there's a Baltimore bridge collapse. All right, as evidence starts to present itself, okay, looks more and more like an inside job. All right, but at least to say, as another one of Esau's schemes. All right, we can't be too caught up in it. All right, but it's good to know what's going on as well, right? But ultimately, we can't let it distract us from what's really going on too. You see? So let's see what I got first. I'm gonna let this video, right, from Dabu 7, let this play first. All right, because from what I understand, what I see, all right, looks like somebody hits a kill switch on the ship. All right, to make it seem like, oh, we lost power. All right, turns the kill switch back on, lines it up with the I forget the name of what you call that to hold the bridge up. That little stake down there or whatever. You'll see what I'm talking about though. I'm gonna just let it play.
And you can see as the boat comes into frame here, it has some kind of power loss and gets its power back. Now this is the first power loss, right?
So you see how, like, I don't really know too much about the ships, but I don't really think that they can lose power, all right, after just finishing dropping off a load, But it just looks weird, man.
There. It seems to come back and then they lose power again. That's when they hit the bridge and the whole thing goes down.
So at this point, when the power comes back, okay, it looks like they actually lined themselves up or measured up exactly with this what you call this thing that you call right here, that's right in front of it, that's gonna take the bridge down.
An absolutely horrific event. You can see thick smoke coming from the ship as well. I'm not sure if it's from the stack or if something was on fire.
And see, after it lined itself up, cut the power off again. All right.
You can see
power comes back on.
Recovery again. And then it's too late. Right here, it's about to collapse.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just very, very, very weird. All right, very weird activity. All right, now we know when Esau do something like this, he's ultimately doing something else behind the scenes. All right.
And there it is, the entire bridge going into the water. And this is going to be something that's going to take some time.
You see, so, even Elder Ariella was going into it from out there in Dallas, see if I just do it like this. All right, he was going to it as well with this
debunk this. You can't.
With this Algo update with the key bridge collapse. Yeah, a lot of good information, so definitely go check this out. But something just not adding up. All right. Something is just not adding up. So now you have this going on, okay, which says it's the Baltimore port would be unusable for many months. The 13th most important U.S. port for foreign trade. The economic impact on the city, which is already plagued with a social misery and violent crime, will be huge, right? So you already have I believe Baltimore, I saw something earlier that said they only have like 3 or 4 police cars patrolling the city. Is like 60,000 people or something like that. You can go look it up and find it, but you can see things are clearly going to get much and much worse, all right, as this wears on throughout the days and weeks. All right, and then we already have that solar eclipse, I believe, coming up in a couple of weeks. So, something's, as brothers was saying, after we completed the Pesach, something's definitely going to happen. All right. Something is definitely going to happen, man. All right. You got something like this can be a huge distraction. All right. On top of the Diddy thing. Okay. With him being a part of the human trafficking thing. All right. With the feds raiding his house. All right. So we got a lot of distractions going on in the news. Okay. Which can ultimately lead to something bigger. Okay. That's actually real and not a distraction. All right. Not saying that this is not real, but you get what I'm saying. All right. Which me speaking as a man, I believe that, this whole little situation was done purposely. All right. So, I just wanted to read this comment by this guy. It says Muzz Rider. It says a slight tap from a hardly moving ship and an entire bridge collapse. Smells of suspicion to me. Right, so a whole bridge collapses from just a small tap, man. Right? And I believe those things are ultimately built to withstand, something like that. But hey, who knows? Okay. But it's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, you see. All right, in the NLT, Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes, man. All right, and you can see that this can be another one of his evil schemes, man. All right, and we brothers on it, okay? Brothers reporting on it, all right, bringing different information out. All right, now we know as time moves forward that more and more information is going to come out, all right, and the truth, ultimately, as it always does, will be brought to light, okay? Now, this is it's the first book of Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. It says, verse 6, it says, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, all right? And we know what watching and be sober is going into, staying focused, all right, staying vigilant, okay, checking your news, going in information, all right, because a lot of people are out here asleep, all right. A lot of people are out here just going on day by day, all right, and not really paying attention to what's going on, all right. That's why it says at the top of the verse, it says, but at the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, all right? For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord is so coming as a thief in the night, you see? So this is why we can't sleep, all right? Not literally sleep, but being in a dead state, all right? Being in a comatose state, you see? We have to always be more vigilant than the people that's out here in this world, all right? Because the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with us, man. You see? And I read it in the T, it says, so be on your guard, not asleep like others. You see? Stay alert and be clear-headed. Verse 7, it says, night is the time when people sleep and drinkers get drunk. But let us who live in the light be clear-headed, protected by the armor of faith and love, and wear our helmet, the confidence of our salvation, you see? And that's the point, all right? For all of these things going on, we have to stay focused, all right? Be clear-headed, all right? And be able to discern things, man. You see? We have to be able to discern what's going on, all right? Now, but I want to go Ephesians, the 5th chapter. Okay. Yep, this is verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly. Okay, and I want to get this word circumspect. Just Strong's G 199. have to get it in the etymology. All right, which you have the word succumb, which means all around or on all sides. All right. And you add the word spect, it means to observe. All right. To look. So you got to be observing and looking at everything. All right. Looking about on all sides. Well considered. All right. To take heed. And that's the point. Okay. So see then that you observe the times. All right. Looking at everything from all sides. All right. Not as fools, but as wise. It says redeeming the time because the days are evil. And we know that the days that are ahead are definitely evil. All right. We living in evil days now. Okay. With this year being coined, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right. We're redeeming the times, man, because the days are evil. You see? It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. All right. Verse 17 NLT, it says, don't act thoughtlessly. You see that? But understand what the Lord wants you to do. All right. So we can't react and not have the spirit of discernment and to not know what's going on. No. We understand what the will of the Lord is, man. All right. And Yahushua called us friends because why? We know what's the will of the Father. All right. But that was pretty much it. I just wanted to put a quick lesson together on just being circumspect. All right. Just watching for things and being able to discern it, because we can definitely see, all right, even if it was a device, a scheme of Satan, it's definitely going to make things worse, all right, especially in that Baltimore area, and it can ultimately trickle down to, the rest of the country, all right? So with that, we give our praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rekakwadash. Until next time, I say shalom.